Y'all can peep what that says right there, right? I know y'all see that shit. I know y'all see that shit. Okay. Hold on, I can't hide it from you guys now. Okay. Look at. What the fuck? It looks so good. That's the actual figure too. That's not a picture. I got my boy. I was literally this guy for Halloween, like last year. Oh, yeah, last year. Oh, this is sick. Darth Nilus, it says VGM72. Whatever I mean. Darth Nihilus Legends, bro. Oh my gosh. And you know I got the special edition, bro. You know I got that red coin in the... I'm excited. It's here.
What is going on, YouTube? I hope everybody's having a blessed day. So, unfortunately, when I was recording the audio for this, it got corrupted. So, you guys are going to be left with my voice today and a voiceover. Hopefully, I can make things smooth for you guys and not seem too janky. I'm very excited to talk about Nihilus. You guys saw the intro. I had to record when I opened him up for the first time for the first reaction, guys. I have been in love with some of the things that Hot Toys is doing. I really hate some of the other things that they're doing. I feel like their quality control and more or less their whole idea behind making these figures has just gone to the wayside over the past few years that they've been a company. It feels like the competition's getting more stiff and they aren't elevating in enough or fast enough in the way that we would want. But all that to be said, I am very happy and I'm very blessed to get Darth Nihilus. I mean, this box, this whole experience is amazing, okay? I dressed up as Nihilus last year for Halloween, did the whole shebang with the lightsaber mask, eye makeup, all of it. I love this character's design. I love his backstory. I love what he can do. So I was very excited to find out that Hot Toys is making a Darth Nihilus figure, and I bought him instantly. I used all of my little reward points on Sideshow and got him instantly. And unfortunately for this figure, I said I got this little special coin. There was no coin for this figure. It was just a more or less general release. I'm pretty sure that it just didn't come with anything special. There was no exclusive version at all. And I'm actually kind of happy because out of all of the figures that I have, I didn't have to pay extra for the one that I like the most. You know what I mean? And everybody can get them for the most part. And I hope that they keep it that way. Nihilus is an amazing design, and I think they knocked it out the park with the whole aesthetic when it comes to him. There's a few things that I wish they did different. It's okay though, because there is no other version of this guy out. So he's the best one. And I genuinely I'm happy for it because I was thinking about getting a custom made of this guy. You know, he was really just not on a lot of people's radars. Not a lot of people know about him. And the unboxing experience was just amazing per usual. You have a bunch of the writing on the back, the legal information. I'm pretty sure that Hot Toys may be doing more on this video game line they have because they started a whole new like tagline for it. It literally says video game at the top. It was a great time. I don't know. Maybe they will. If they add more stuff for video games, it would be amazing. I love video games. Like that's kind of my main thing and movies. Video games and movies, I just love them both. So you never know what we could get, but man, my mind's going crazy right now on what we could get. Maybe a Halo Master Chief from Hot Toys, like an official release. Maybe even some Destiny, Titan Hunter Warlock. That would be crazy. That would be crazy. The options are endless when it comes to video game stuff. You could go Dante and Virgil and Nero. Oh my gosh, dude. What else? What else am I playing? Ah, man, maybe some Armored Core, but I think Armored Core is a little too intricate for them. I don't know how they'd make it look. I think that would be better for 3-0. Enough speculation though, man. Getting through this dang on plastic, it took forever. I had to whip out the X-Acto knife. And it was just a great time opening this, sliding it out. I don't open too many Hot Toys. I have a few, but I haven't opened them yet because I don't have the space for them, so they're kind of just sitting in storage. This guy though, he deserves better than storage, so I had to whip him out. I do like how Hot Toys keeps design language similar with their Star Wars figures. You know, like if you have a lineup box of these, like it looks pretty good when you have them all lined up together with a similar design, with the belt wrapping around the outside clamshell. You know, I really do think they killed the design when it comes to the whole aesthetic of Nihilus. I wouldn't have wanted them any other way. You know, the suit is made of nylon, which is great. I will be honest. I think that the suit being made of pleather would have been a very, very bad thing. I wouldn't have been able to pose him, and he would have degraded very, very quickly. This is the side of the box, another pose. I like how this time too they are mainly showing pictures of the actual figure. It is actually pictures of the figure, and not like a image or drawing, which they do sometimes. I like when they actually show off what the figure looks like. Like, come on, you know? Don't just give me art. Make it look like the actual thing, unless it's like an animation or something, you know? Also, some no, some a little bit of lore drop on Nihilus. I really do love this character. He had his whole design and inspiration originating from basically he was in the Mandalorian War in Legends. He's a Legends character. He came from the game KOTOR, Knights of the Old Republic. I think it was number two. I'm not too sure. Don't quote me on that. I was a little young for me to be playing that game, so I didn't get through it all the way. But he basically was in the Mandalorian War, and Darth Revan, which is another Sith Lord, but he wasn't a Sith Lord at the time, basically killed his entire family and his entire planet. So, with that, he used the entire hatred and power of the Force to suck the entirety of the planet's life force into his one being and become Nihilus. So, he's an accumulation of a bunch of people and souls, and it's insane. His cloak and his mask, that's who he is. The body that you see, the all of the like uh other stuff like the draping in the face, that's all like foolery. He is literally just a mask and a cloak. He's the type of person, if you put the mask and cloak on, you become Nihilus. Like it's crazy. And I love the actual box art for the inside of this. I'm trying to figure out a way to put this on my wall. It looks like a great poster. Like, I'm just gonna be clear and honest. I love it. It looks crazy. Have the nice Sith logo in the back. He's in a cool dynamic pose, and then you have the one still shot of him. Oh, just looks absolutely fantastic. I wish Hot Toys would buff the lightsabers they give us, buff like a video game, but I wish they would give us better lightsabers, man. You have us spending a lot of money, give us a better lightsaber. You know, there's people out here buy the third party companies and then make them just make the lightsabers for you. You know what I mean? It's just that simple. Then this is the clamshell. Oh my gosh. I know I'm yapping like crazy, but man, the excitement that I wish I could have shown you guys when I first opened this, like it was amazing. I love the lightning effects, man. I'm actually happy with them. You know, I could say I want more. Of course I want more. I always want more. But what they gave us was great. I wouldn't have wanted less. You know, like if they gave us less, it might have made me mad. So I'm happy with what they did give us. Man, they gave us the purple and they gave us the purple transitioning into red. You can see him through the plastic. Oh, showing you guys more details. This is really like one of my first times opening Hot Toys. I love this unboxing experience. You know, you gotta try to figure out how to take the tape off without ruining it. But man, this thing looks sick. There are 5 lightning pieces that come inside of this thing, and they are all glorious. Glorious to a T. I genuinely was surprised they looked that good. And at the end of the videos, please, guys, stay, or you can skip to the end of the video. There's going to be photos that I've taken of Nihilus in different poses with all of the little accessories on them. So definitely want to stay tuned for those. I work for. I think they look great. I think they look cool. And a few of the guys that I've shown, they really like them. But I like how these lightning effects are transitioning from clear to purple, and they kind of transition back. So I know it's hard to see with the plastic cover on it, right? But I will be taking it off soon. Man, I was just in awe. Really am. But yes, we're opening the clamshell now. This one was a little difficult. I didn't want to break anything. I kind of like to keep my boxes and everything. I like to take care of my figures, so I was very gentle with the opening process on this one. But man, look at this thing, bro. it still amazes me. Like have it sitting in my room right now, and it still amazes me. I can't walk past it without looking at him. He looks like a real person in my room, to be honest with you. I like the way that they did this, man. Like the cloak, the weathering. It's just look at this thing. It came with all the little accessories. Oh my gosh. Oh man, I really, really am stunned and baffled, amazed. I mean, look at the detail on this lightsaber. I'm gonna bring it up close. Look at that, man. Got the red light for the actual activation. That little hole there so you can mount it on the side of him, or you can cover the hole so it doesn't show. And it comes with two pieces, but the one thing I didn't like was the seam mark. You see that seam mark running down the side of the lightsaber hilt? I wish they could have gotten rid of that, to be honest with you, but I mean, it's okay. You know, it's really tiny. He's going to be holding it. If I angle it the right way, you can't see the seam mark, but it sucks that the seam mark is on the side with the button, you know? But you can see the details on the top end too, like the porting of the actual lightsaber. It can vent. I love Nihilus's lightsaber design. It gives me similar vibes to Palpatine's lightsaber, like the regal, elegant look. But it's funny that they give him the elegant lightsaber when he's quite literally a swirling mass of dark force energy, and he is constantly screaming on the inside. This is the lightsaber with the cord that allows you to activate the LED function. Now, the LED function on Hot Toys is not good. It's honestly not worth it. I highly recommend if you own any Hot Toys or any lightsabers, go to the aftermarket for them. They might be a little more expensive and they might make you go in out of your way and wait a little longer. I can promise you that the aftermarket lightsabers are better than anything Hot Toys is giving us. That lightsaber right there, I'm mainly using it for photos at the end of this video and to put on his waist. These are the little pieces I was telling you about that go inside of the lightsaber. The longer one is to help hold it onto his waist, the shorter one is to cover the hole. He came with 2 extra wrist pegs, I'm assuming, because I'm pretty sure they're prone to breaking. They're they're not hard to get to, but a typical thing with Hot Toys and all these high-end figures is you don't want to break any of the joints. Yeah, you really, really don't, because they're hard to put back and they're hard to get replacements. This is a clip that goes actually onto the stand for the battery pack. Now, it's for the battery pack of the LED lightsaber. This little piece right here is the clip that goes onto his body. So if you didn't want to put the battery pack on the stand, you can put this onto his person and it will hold the battery for you. Now this is the swooshing effect for the lightsaber. It's faded in on one side to give the effect of like it's swinging, but it doesn't work. It looks really cheap. They've done this for the past like 15 years. They have not changed their lightsaber swooshing effect whatsoever. They have not innovated on it. They haven't given it any extra wavy design. They haven't given it spiky ends. They haven't given it anything. Genuinely, I saw some people going out of their way to cut or like make the back end jagged so it actually looks like it's swooshing. I saw somebody do that for their Darth Maul figure and it looked really, really good. I'm not gonna do that because it's just something I shouldn't have to do. But yeah, I love the man. I've had him for a couple days now. Okay, guys, I won't lie to you. I've had him for a couple days now. This video's taken me a lot longer to upload than I really, really wanted to. That's honestly because I cared a lot about this figure. I wanted to see if I could get this to be the best review I've done for a figure yet. And I wanted to give you guys some backstory on the guy, and wanted to just show my overall love and attention for Darth Nihilus. I really was caught off guard. This is the greatest thing in my collection now. I genuinely dressed up, did the whole 9. I really want Hot Toys in the future, guys, to get better quality control. You guys got competition now, man. You really do. You got people like NR and JNC or J&D. You got some serious work, because those guys, they want us. They want your fan base. You know, the only thing that Hot Toys honestly has over every single competitor out at the moment is the licensing. You know, they have all of the IPs you want. Gundam, Star Wars, Marvel, all of the IPs you want. That's why we buy Hot Toys. They are the best when it comes to that. Like, I'm not going to sit here and deny it. Look at these hands right now, guys, while I'm complaining about it. But they're great. You know, they look like leather hands. But
in all reality, if Hot Toys was had their back against the wall and then someone else was able to provide a similar level of quality, those hands would have been made out of, pleather or like some form of synthetic leather, and they would have been posable and movable. They would have had a joint on the inside, and they wouldn't have been stiff. But they did it this way because they know that they can produce it faster, and they know that no one else has this IP. You're not getting this level of Darth Nihilus ever or anywhere else, and they kind of run with that a little bit, and that's why recently when it comes to InArt and when it comes to what they've been making, they've been getting a lot of customers, and their conversion rate is insane when it comes to InArt customers and have you bought from Hot Toys before? And when it comes to this world of collectors, we're all small, it's niche. You're not gonna get too many kids buying these figures, and if they are, it's because the mom and dad bought it for them. But these figures are something that I have been looking at for years. When I was a little boy and I was buying Marvel Legends because that's all I could afford or even let alone ask for, right? So I'm just saying, they know their collector market. Hot Toys just level up a little bit because you guys have a customer fan base that's already there. And this figure right here just meant so much to me that I wanted it to be perfect. And I can only imagine how many other people feel when it comes to those other IPs that they own, and that's how they get their figures. Or let alone if, honestly, sadly, or unfortunately, you like an IP that just didn't get that much love from like the creator, like Hot Toys. They didn't just go that hard for it, but the detail that is on this guy is absolutely insane. My personal costume that I wore for Halloween didn't even have this much detail on it. This thing is dope, dude. You have this thing sitting here. I have this thing sitting here right now, and it looks real. I can't ever walk past it without looking at it. The cloak, the way that it's thick, I like how long and billowing it is. There's three wires in it, one in the back, two on the front. The dirt effect on the bottom they could have had the transition go a little bit better, but honestly, it looks raggedy. I gotta be honest. It does. When it comes to the cuts and the what is it called? The distressing. There we go. The way that this quality of the face looks, dude. Like the nylon suit, no pleather. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love the way the crown is folded. They put wires in the crown and had it folded the way it should be. The eyes are glossy black. It looks like he's following you, honestly. It's ridiculous. The way that the crown is with the gold aesthetic slash silver bronzish, like the metal, it looks like metal. And the way that the red comes across, the cracking on the white looks great too in person. It looks dirty, but clean. You know what I mean? The robes are just absolutely elegant. I love how layered this outfit is, and the belt, like, there's no pleather. There's wires in all of these, in every little part of it. His little pants, the textures on this guy are really great. The thing is this fabric texture, some of it feels different because of the dirt they added on top. The actual undersuit being nylon is so important. I love how Hot Toys. I love packaging. I love that. I love it. How you have to basically take off all of the shipping packaging. I love how they put that attention to detail. Care for the parts because they don't want anything rubbing too hard on it, on the other materials. It took forever to get this boot off, by the way, guys. I was struggling for a while with this boot, and it was fighting me. It was fighting me, but I get a chance to talk more like about this figure. It's just the boots on this thing are really cool too. I actually want to show you these. They're like this rubber style kind of boot. I haven't had a figure like this or boots in general that are like this. But the boots had a great detail. They were nice and pliable. The whole boot was rubber, and the detail of like the design of the boot was really really cool. I like them honestly, the ribbing on them, and I don't think anyone has gotten a really good look at Nihilus's boots, so they were able to kind of be free with the design. I'm pretty sure they might have used an older design they had in the past, but I'm not mad about that at all. And the base, not mad. I obviously wish it was like some diorama rocky base, but the Imperial base, nice, simple, sleek. It says Star Wars Darth Nihilus on there. I love it. I like how it doesn't say Legends or anything like that. It's just Star Wars Darth Nihilus. That's what we want. As a Darth Nihilus fan, we want to force him to be canon as much as possible. Don't make me look at it and think that it's not canon, or remind me that it's not canon, right? The base is cool. The crotch grabber kind of works. And I'm giving you guys a view of everything he comes with at the end of this video. And I have some great photos as well at the end of here that I took some time and care with. I would love to see what you guys think. Give you guys some images of what he would look like in somebody's room. This dude is just great. I love him. This has made me so happy. And comment below, let me know if you guys enjoyed this video. I would love to know how you guys found my content. I don't know if anybody even gets to the ends of these videos. I should probably be putting this in the beginning, but this video took me a very long time to make, and I hope you guys are able to enjoy this video. Other than that, Kari out. Adios. I hope you guys have a great day. Bye bye.